Hi guys, Wayne Butler here. I guess this video is kind of going to be by request. I also said that I had bought a second jacket for this and that I was going to weather it. So I had always intended on doing a video for this when I had it done. But since Dean uploaded his video on weathering, I kind of pulled the trigger on this one. So I thought, well, I'm not going to be doing a video probably for a little bit yet over this big bat. So I'll talk about that at the end of this video. So I thought, well, what the hell, I'll use this as an excuse for a video since you guys want me to do more. So I'll just talk about how I weathered this jacket a little bit. Now, unlike how Dean did it, which is a really good way of doing it, the way I did it is a little bit more permanent. And I used a couple different colors instead of just the white. The white is actually a really good color to use, and like I said, for a 1/6 scale figure, when weathering that Joker's jacket, it's a good start anyways. But I'll tell you what I did. If you guys want to use part of this or none of it, or turn the video off now, move on to something else. Anyways, I'm going to talk about this, give you a little bit of a closer shot. I don't know how all this is going to come through on video. I guess we'll find it after we upload, like every other video I do. But I did around the shoulders. I try to get some screenshots. It's a little bit strong here on this screen. It's a little bit the contrast between the white and the purple. It's not quite this strong, but I try to match the way it was in the movie as much as possible. If I could hold this camera steady. You guys know I'm not very good at holding things steady. So up around the shoulder and stuff, around the pockets, all down the seams. I don't think it's overdone. I know that's a problem with a lot of us when weathering, is knowing when to say stop, and I'm not the absolute very best at it. And actually this is the first time I've actually ever weathered clothes. So it was definitely a learning experience. But what I did, I actually started out with some black charcoal, some weathering pastels. And I went over all the seams here, all down the edges, all around the edges here. Down the seams. Not real heavy, just real light. Use that as kind of like a base. Now, if anyone out there has ever had a suede jacket, you know how it kind of wears. You always want to get around the cuffs, are going to get kind of dark and black from where all the suede gets matted, and especially under the arms too from sweat. So you try to recreate that here. Again, I do a little bit around the arm here, black, just real light to start out with. And then I come back with, well, actually try to start with the white pastels, but you don't get any adhesion. By the time you get the jacket back on the figure, all the white's gone. But so I went into dry brushing, got a little bit of white, flat white paint, this brush here, really light, really dry, and just go around all the corners the way you kind of see it in the movie. And then a couple hard white spots all around the collar here from where the makeup actually gets on the collar. And like I say, just a little bit down the edges here. And you want to do around the bottom, create a bit of staining. Just kind of do it kind of real sporadically. There's, when talking about weathering, and I got a lot of PMs, people ask me about weathering. It's something that you really can't describe. You really can't explain how it's done. You can kind of show it, but I mean, it's something that you have to kind of practice. And thankfully, as you can see there, I actually got the original jacket, so I wasn't too under the gun here as far as screwing this up. So so that's my rendition, guys, of the weathered Joker. I know a lot of you guys out there have had a bad experience with this figure. That's the name of the game, I guess, in this hobby, 1/6 or 1/4. It's a real crapshoot. But so anyways, that's that. I still got a couple other pieces of news about this I forgot to ask or add. I still got to weather the tie. I got to darken that down. It's the wrong color, and I got to lighten up the shoes. They're actually the wrong color. But what I have coming for this, I actually have a 1/4 Joker head coming with real hair. It's actually one of the reasons why I joined the Freaks board. Monkey Robot Master is going to be doing it for me. It took a bit of convincing. He actually didn't want to do it. He's actually knee deep in doing the 2.0 resculpt heads. So anyways, we had a few emails. I threw some money out at him, and he's going to do me one, and I don't know how long it's going to take. You know, I'm not going to keep emailing him and asking him. I'm just going to let him go and see what becomes of it. So when I get that head on this figure, and I'm going to finish off the weathering, I'll do a final video on that. And you'll probably see that before the big bats. And I guess this is actually the big news and kind of the real reason why I wanted to do this video to begin with, to kind of keep people informed of what's going on. I've kind of had it. You know, I'm tired of waiting. As you guys know, it's delayed probably 3 times now. And I'm beginning to look like a fool because I keep saying that it's coming at the end of the month, coming at the end of the month. I was told it's coming at the end of June, but no, it's not coming at the end of June now. It's supposed to be coming out in August and September. Now, what I had done and what I originally said I was going to do, I said I was going to buy it from the first batch. And I'm not doing that now. I'm just tired. I'm not doing that now. And if the Mark 7 first batch prices were any indication, this figure is going to be, I bet you, first batch $800-900, close to $1,000 I bet for first batch. That's my guess. And I'm not crossing that line. That's you know, I just said, F it. I'm going to wait. And what I did is I pre-ordered it from Leo at Good Ship, $580 free shipping. And if you figure out all the, especially shipping on this figure, because it's quite a large box, so shipping is going to be quite expensive. So I figure $580 is a pretty good price. You know, no custom charges. You know, if I had got this stateside, it probably would have cost me about that anyways. Especially from Sideshow, because I would have had to pay a duty charge, and they wouldn't have double boxed it. You know how it goes. So I did the right thing. You know, I pre-ordered it, and I'm going to wait. Unfortunately, it's part of the wholesale batch, so I'll have to wait with the rest of you. And yeah, and the funny thing about me pre-ordering it from Leo, a week later, if you go on eBay now, a week later, he's raised the pre-order price almost $100. So my timing's pretty good, and I'm actually feeling better about buying it from him. So, but I had this Joker head coming in the interim, so hopefully that'll kind of distract me and that kind of thing. So, I mean, yeah, I'm just tired, guys. To be honest with you, I'm kind of burned out in Batman altogether. I just kind of want to take a little bit of a break, but I'm just sick and tired of the whole thing. As everybody out there knows, it's, you know, between Hot Toys and these scalpers, you know, if Hot Toys and these scalpers are going to give us all a reach around, you know, they could at least take us to dinner and give us a kiss first. But, you know, that's the name of the game if you want to, you know, if you want to play in this playground, I suppose. And one last thing on that note, it's nice to see that YouTube has kind of calmed down a little bit. Everybody knows we had that little bit of that eruption last week. I'm not really going to get into that. I think I kind of said my piece in the people's comment sections. But be aware, guys. We live on a YouTube is on a fault zone, and Mount YouTube will, unfortunately, will erupt again. Hopefully not very soon, and hopefully not very bad. You know, but it's the nature of the beast, guys. It's kind of the natural cycle of things. The human race has been involved in these sorts of things since the invention of fire. So you're always going to have disputes and arguments and disagreements. But I think that's it, guys. Hope this video didn't bore you too much, and we'll see how it turned out when I upload it. Wayne's Butler signing off. Peace and love to all.